Hey guys, Phil from Phil Prints here. Got a nice little challenge today. My wife has passed me a bracket that broke from something that someone else has printed up. It is a holder for a sponge for a sink. It's super useful for them, so she's asked me to make a new one. Spent a bit of time with my calipers here and have modelled up in Fusion a new one using the same sort of measurements and made it all pretty and curvy and all that fun stuff. Shot it over to Orca Slicer and I've given it a few extra walls and some supports and whatnot to make it a bit harder, and we're going to print it in PETG. On my little Flashforge Finder here, which I got given by someone who couldn't get it to work anymore. One of the 12-volt rails in the printing, the main board had gone, so I did a bit of soldering and fixed it up, and now I have it all running. Did a bit of testing, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Doesn't have a heated bed, so that's always a bit of a challenge with PETG. So we'll give that a go. Failing that, we'll use the big machine to get it done, but we could always use the little guy, but he's been doing something else. And we'll go from there. I'll see you once we've got it printing. Okay, so we have a finished print. Get the supports off, get everything off of here, and we'll see how we go. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we're back with this little guy. Considering that this is the first time I've ever tried to print PETG on the little Flashforge over here, I think we did alright. We had a tiny little bit of bed separation, but we ended up still with a square hole, which is the important section. I think some of that's due to the rounded edge on the front there, but all in all, not too bad. Still going to be strong and functional. I am reprinting it on the same model on my P1S Bambulab, just to see what it comes out like. That's coming out in red PETG. But look, all in all, for a little printer that doesn't have input shaper, still runs on, their proprietary version of Marlin or whatever it was firmware. The old little Flashforge actually does surprisingly well. Yeah. I end up running the prints on my P1S. You'll see two prints here. First one, I got tricky and tried to reduce the supports, and you can see it didn't hold. So I rerun it again with the strengthened profile, just tried to just stick in the walls, and we got a perfect little print. And here we are. We've got our little options here. So obviously the original broken. Looks like it was gyroid infill with maybe 2 walls, and I think it's PLA. So that's probably why it broke. Here's our little Flashforge attempt. So it's pretty good. This inside of the walls was good. Just this little section here separated from the bed. So I think with the Flashforge we can still print PETG. I've done it even on the little Ender, not Ender, sorry, on the little Easy 3 to K10. I did almost a full volume size print with PETG and none of it separated. So it's just about getting the bed perfectly height set and blue tape, or some people use glue stick. I don't really like glue stick. The cleanup's not my enjoyment. But we've got this guy here. This is our first attempt on the P1S. Obviously I tried to get a bit tricky with the slicer settings and make the supports easier to remove, and made the Z offset from top of the print a little bit too high and it didn't stick. So lesson learned. And final one, beautiful. I think I printed it at 2mm or 0.2 strength profile with additional walls, and I used adaptive cubic infill so we get a bit extra where we need it, and yeah, looks pretty good. A few little hairs there, but you know, they clean up. I'll grab a blowtorch and or a heat gun and clean that up shortly. So thank you very, very much for watching. Hopefully I'll do a few more videos like this in the future, and if you enjoy it and want to know more about any of my printers or anything you want me to print, I'll give it a go. Thanks guys, see ya.